Another season for Fortnite's Battle Royale mode getting underway. This amid reports that the game's creator, Epic, is close to securing a massive funding round. Josh Lipton's got all the details. Hey, Josh.
So, Melissa, it's the moment Fortnite fans have been waiting for. A new season officially launching today. That means players can now drop into this partially flooded island where they can hop on water skis, hitch a ride with sharks, and battle new enemies called Marauders. Fortnite remains a force, one of the most popular video games ever made, now with 350 million registered players. In April alone, Epic Games, its publisher, said players spent more than, get this, 3 billion hours inside the game. Tim Sweeney founded Epic Games in his parents' basement back in 1991 with just $4,000 in personal savings. Beyond Fortnite, the company today is well known for its House Party app, which allows users to video chat with friends and family, and Unreal Engine, popular software that developers used to build games. Reportedly, Epic is now close to raising $750 million of funding at a valuation of about $17 billion. But the company we know also does have competition from other free-to-play battle royale games like Activision's Warzone and EA's Apex Legends. Investors have piled into those names. Both are up more than 20% this year, far outperforming the broader market. Melissa, back to you.
Josh, thank you. Josh Lipton. That is absolutely stunning to go from $4,000, Dan, to a $17 billion valuation, possibly.
Yeah, so Mel, this company, though, you know, guys like Guy have no idea what's going on. House Party, Fortnite, this is all like over his head here. But, you know, in April, this company had a rap concert in their app that attracted 27 million people at one given time. I mean, you just can't get those numbers anywhere else like that. So there's multiple different ways they're attracting consumers, much like we just talked about TikTok a little bit, doing something a little differently and taking a bunch of screen time from those traditional apps. I think Fortnite is here to stay, and they're going to continue to keep innovating. So $17.5 billion valuation seems probably on the light side given the trajectory of this company.
Tim, is this a threat to some of the other public competitors, or does this impute a valuation that maybe the other competitors should get more of?
No. Yes, I think this shines a bright light on the sector. Mobile gaming's on fire. So $17 billion valuation. Remember, Tencent owns 40% of Epic Games. They did that deal, I think, about 8 years ago. A great deal for them. A great gaming company. EA, Apex Legends. I kind of like that one. I think the valuations in the space are actually really interesting. They got destroyed about a year and a half ago, but we're in a effectively year and a half breakout, and the numbers and the valuation at around 25 times. When also these guys, many of them, these companies should be targets for media companies that have flagging at least content and needs that I think they can deliver in this interactive environment. So stay in the sector. This is good news for the sector.
I mean, if you can host a concert within one of these games that attracts that sort of viewership, Karen, it really sort of makes you think, especially in this pandemic time, how event creators can rethink their businesses.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who owns Live Nation, that, you know, hopefully they don't get recreated out of their business, because I think ultimately that business will come back. But I agree with Tim, and I thought that these have been a potential target for media companies for a long time. But I'm wondering, with the post-COVID valuation, I guess, I don't know, it's just readjusted a lot higher. If they're actually, and what's happened to media companies, the reverse, if they're just maybe now too expensive for some of them.
Guy, you get the last word, just so you can respond to the remarks that Dan made about you.
Well, a few things. It's amazing. Josh Lipton just gets better looking every time he comes on. I can't even see him. He just exudes it through the screen, number one. Number two, I don't know how to spell umbrage, but I take it with Dan because I was one of the 27 million people at that concert. And yes, it was warm, and that was pre-social distancing, number two. And number three, we have mentioned on a number of occasions, Take-Two Interactive comes out TTWO, moving to the upside, and that is now within a whisper of its all-time high. So despite my age, I like the space.